Good evening, everyone, and welcome into a spontaneous Shade Live. I've been getting so many questions as to what exactly Yeezy Day is, and also what am I going to be going for tomorrow, as well as advice on where you can pick up Yeezys, what time of day, what's releasing. So I figured, what better to spend the evening the night before with the Shade community and chat about what I'm going to be going for. I want to hear from all of you what you're going to be going for tomorrow, what you're most excited about, what you're going to be passing on. And we're just going to go through the list. I'm going to talk about things that are rumored to drop, things that are supposed to drop and are quote unquote confirmed, but obviously we will not know until tomorrow what is actually for sure going to be releasing, but it is going to be a sleepless day. I hope you all have your coffee ready to go because I'm going to be up bright and early at 6 a.m. on the dot, getting things organized and ready to start the day. For those of you who are just jumping in here and wondering what exactly Yeezy Day is, it is basically a fun-filled day, which could last up to 14 hours, which is insane. Starting at 7 a.m., this could go all the way till 10 p.m., 11 p.m. tomorrow. We don't know how long we're going to be sitting behind our computers trying to cop a few pairs of Yeezys, but it is going to be a fun-filled day where they will be dropping shoes between intervals. So expect every 30 minutes to every hour a Yeezy will be dropped within those time intervals. So lots to see tomorrow as far as what will be dropped. As far as where to cop any pair of Yeezys tomorrow, we've got 3 different places that we have to pay attention to. One is Yeezy Supply, one is the Confirmed app, which we didn't have really last year, and the Adidas website. So definitely keep an eye on all 3 of those platforms because we have no clue which platform will be getting what pair of sneakers. So definitely a lot of different things we're going to be having to be attentive towards tomorrow. Let's see who's hopping in here with us tonight. What is going on? Streetwear secured. Gasper in the house. Kai, Lord Blackwood. I may not sleep tonight. You're right. I feel like I don't sleep sometimes. I know. I'm with all of you at like the early hours of the evening at 3 a.m. because that's just me and I love putting impromptu, videos out for you. What's going on, Rose? What is going on, everyone? So let's just see here. Oh, E. Williams is in the house. We've got Lord Blackwood, Chad with us. Good to see you all. And who else is in here? We got Leo, finally catching a live for the first time. Well, welcome in, Leo. Good to have you. What's going on, Rose? The drop starts tomorrow at 7 a.m. on the dot. So have your alarms set and ready to go as we are going to have to get our day started bright and early tomorrow. What's good, Henry? Good to see you in here. 7 a.m. Eastern. Yes, I feel like we were all in New York. Sorry, everybody. 7 a.m. Eastern time. So for those of you on the West Coast or in any other part of the world, I am sorry. That is going to be a really early morning for you. And I would probably just not sleep if I was on the West Coast. I'm not going to lie. What's going on, Manuel? Good to see you in here. Is that for the foams or just in general for the restock? So we are actually going to be going through all of the different shoes that are going to be dropping tomorrow, as well as rumored shoes that they're going to be dropping tomorrow. And I'm going to talk about all my picks. We've got a lot of secrets to go through, though, this evening. What's going on, Jay Hill and Janet? Good to see you both in here tonight. Hey, Kevin. Hope everybody, again, is having an amazing Sunday night. And I hope you are all ready to get a little bit of rest tonight because we have a 14-hour day as expected ahead of us tomorrow. It is going to be a long one, but I'm hoping that we literally all take a bunch of W's. I'm excited for some of the shoes that are going to be dropping tomorrow because they are shoes that I've not hit on. What's going on, Daniel? Steven in the house. We've got Eric Lee. Yes, the West Coasters. I am sorry for all of you over there. It is going to be an early start for you. I need them Travis Scott lows. Dummy Rider, listen, I need those too. I need those and the highs. So if anybody just doesn't want theirs and decides they want to send them my way, feel free to do that. Do the foams run true to size? So Rose, I actually have a sizing guide on those up on my channel, but I actually size up on the foam runners. Daniel, last year you copped the Utility Black 500s on Yeezy Supply, only dub. Listen, I didn't really win that much last year, so I'm hoping that this year will be a game changer. We will see. What's going on, Leo Anderson? What's up, Shane Shorter? Good to see you in here. Khalil Smith too. Hopefully, yes. What's up, Daniel Martin? Not a good night for shifters. Not a good night at all. It is definitely going to be a rough one. I got to just give a quick little DJ horn. David Garrido with a $5 sticker. Thank you so much for your donations as always. David, you are such an amazing supporter of the Shade Gang. Appreciate you always giving us these lovely donations. What's up, Jess and SB Ghost in the house? I had an amazing weekend. What's up, Kicks First Fresh? Good to see you in here, girl. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, we are in for a big day tomorrow, everybody. This is pretty crazy. But Rosie, yeah, definitely size up on those foam runners if you can. What's up, Aubrey, Sneakerbucks, Edwin in the house? What up, 901 the Gamer? Not sure if you're going to be modding for Roscoe all day tomorrow. You got 14 hours ahead of you. What's up, Buster the Kid? Good to see you in here. Okay, we are just about to start here, everybody. We're going to start going through the shoes. Aubrey, good to see you in here. Got the Funk Flex horn. I sure do. About to down some Rockstar. That's what I'm talking about, Daniel Martin. If you guys don't have your can of Rockstar ready to go like myself, I am going to be up for a late night and waking up for an early morning. We've got a busy day ahead of us tomorrow. What's going on, Tanya? Way to go. Your first Yeezy day. Well, I'm super excited for you, girlfriend. I hope you take some W's tomorrow. What's up, Jack? Good to see you in here. First Yeezy day for you as well, Rose. Well, hoping that everyone tomorrow cops a bunch of Yeezys. We have a lot dropping, so definitely pace yourself, and hopefully we're all going to get a pair that we really want. I'm excited. I mean, this is definitely one of the biggest days of the year. For those of you who have not experienced Yeezy Day, it is a long, grueling day, but believe me, it is worth it if you can cop a few W's, just because sneakers that we have not seen in a while that have dropped are potentially going to be popping up tomorrow for the first time in a few years, which is pretty exciting. Will Smith, you need those Wave Runners. That is definitely one of the top shoes tomorrow that are dropping, are those Wave Runners. Everyone's talking about the Wave Runners. So definitely, you know, since everybody's talking about the Wave Runners, we may just start with the Wave Runners and talk about that. Thank you so much, Kevin. We've got another donation in here. Appreciate it, Kevin. Of course, going to be a long day tomorrow for Yeezy Days. So to all my West Coast peeps, 4 a.m. it is. I am sorry for all you West Coasters. I wish I could send you a nice package of some Rockstar to drink just to get your morning started. But it is going to be a long day for all of us. So hopefully I can do a live tomorrow. We can all catch up, unwind, and talk about all of the grueling things that we had to go through tomorrow, all the obstacles, but hopefully it will be all positive energy, and we're going to be talking about some of the W's that we're going to take at the end of that day. 87 pairs of Wave Runners. What is that? Is that what you're saying the stock will be? So starting with the Wave Runners, for those of you who don't know what the Wave Runner is, I'm just going to pull my pair out here. The Yeezy Boost 700 Wave Runner. This by far is the OG of the OG. And I honestly feel like I need to cop a second pair just because I wear this one so much. This by far is one of my favorite colorways in the 700s, and it's just an OG. You can't mess with this. I mean, this is by far one of my favorite Yeezys in my collection. For those of you who have not seen any of my Yeezy videos, I literally just looked. I have done over, this is my 60th video going over Yeezys. I have been doing this for a year, and I have done 60 videos on Yeezys, which is insane. Today marks number 60. I was at 59, so this is my 60th official video where I am actually discussing and talking about Yeezys. So for those of you who are unsure about what you should be going for tomorrow, take the time if you're pulling an all-nighter and just go and click and watch some of my videos of how I style them and talking about size and fit, what fits you should go for size-wise, because Yeezys obviously are a little bit more complicated. But definitely, this was actually one of my very first videos I ever did on the YouTube channel. It was the Wave Runner. So this is definitely a near and dear shoe to my heart because this was one of the first I ever did, everyone. Pretty crazy. So this is one of the most sought after shoes that will be most hyped up tomorrow. So definitely put this on your list. If you do not have it now, you should change your list because this is basically one of my all-time favorite Yeezys I've ever owned. And I feel like I need to just add a ton more to my collection. As far as resale price goes for these Wave Runners, they are killing it currently. Depending obviously on what size you are in the 700s, this is going between $540 to $830. So these definitely maintain a very high resale price point. For those of you wondering as well, as far as resale goes, I have not bought one Yeezy for resale. All of these Yeezys that I have done videos on, I have only bought for retail. So all of those pairs were purchased for the retail value price point, which was a lot of hard work, grunting, and effort that I really just deployed all of last year and all of this year to basically bring you the best, highest quality content that I could on all the fits that I have in any of the Yeezy sneakers that I've released in the past year or so. So definitely gonna try and cop some more tomorrow, but the Wave Runner is definitely at the top of the list. Yes, it looks like everyone is trying to go for these Wave Runners. So definitely hoping that a couple of you will hopefully be telling me tomorrow that you took a W. But that is the Wave Runner. One of the first shoes that should be releasing actually are the foam runners. Those are believed to release first, bright and early. I definitely am obsessed with the foam runners. I think it's one of the coolest new collaborations that Kanye has come out with. Obviously, some of you have discussed, as well as myself, that you can get blisters from that silhouette. Let me just see where my Wave Runner foam runners are. So I'm going to bring down actually one of my foam runners. So for those of you who don't know what the foam runner looks like, this is my MXT Moon here. So we've got the MX Moon, and this is actually going to be pretty close to the foam runner that is supposed to release tomorrow. This is definitely one of the coolest kind of marbling that I've seen actually. But this is just a nice kind of combination of cream and gray. The Yeezy foam runner tomorrow will be the MX Cream Clay colorway. And that actually, it's pretty similar to this one, but it does have some speckled brown in it. And again, these retail for $80 for those of you who are wondering. Just to go back and talk about the Wave Runners, because I didn't mention how much those retail for. They retail for $300, but there was a change in price on the 700, so we'll have to see if it's going to go for $240. I'm not so sure, but the original OG price was set at $300. only been able to get a pair of Yeezy 350 V2s in 2018, the cream colorway and the zebra color. Hey, Ozzy, that's great. That's not so bad. Copping a pair of the zebras and the cream. Those are two amazing colorways. So definitely amazing on that. But definitely, yeah, if you are in love with any of the Yeezys dropping tomorrow and you have them in your closet currently, I would just stock up because you just never know when they're going to be re-released. Again, the foam runners are expected to be dropping the earliest. So when we wake up at 7 o'clock, I expect to see that new colorway dropping again in that MX Cream Clay colorway. I'm actually going to bring up the MX Clay colorway just for those of you who don't know what that color scheme looks like. It's pretty similar to the moon, except that the colors are actually swapped, where the cream is in the front as opposed to the gray. And it's different. I don't mind it. It's different with the brown spackles. So we'll have to see what that looks like as far as the drop goes tomorrow. I'm not sure about the stock on that one. But it is a different color scheme. And again, I think that the foam runners are one of my favorite silhouettes to wear during the summertime. And I do see these maintaining their resale value. For those of you who do not know, the Moon MXT is currently going for $350 and up, depending on your size. And again, these retailed at $80. So that's an insane increase on the resale price point for how much these are going for. It's pretty incredible. Only $80, but yet they are going for almost 3 to 4 times that price point. So let me just quickly bring up an image here so we can take a look at what the new colorway is going to look like. All right, so here we have it. So this is the MX Cream Clay colorway. Again, it's a little bit different than the MX Moon color scheme, but you know, it's not so bad. I'm not hating on it. So this is definitely a great color scheme. I do see that one doing well also. Yes, depending on size, the Moon is selling for a bit higher, so $350 and up. Depending on your size range, I do think that the foam runners are doing pretty well all throughout the sizes. I wouldn't say that smaller sizes or higher sizes are doing dramatically different. I think that all sizes are doing very, very well in this one. S&S has an open raffle for the foam runner. It's open for the next 3 hours. Get you in there if you want. All right, Going Ghost. Good to know that information. What's up, RX Fly Fishing? Good to see you in here. What's up, Jay? You need another pair of breads, 901 the Gamer. Can't go wrong with the breads. The breads are definitely maintaining their price point very well on the resale market. It's definitely a shoe that is expected as well to be dropping tomorrow. So as you know, the breads did restock, and we got a lot going on here. So let's see what else we've got down the list. The breads are going between $375 to $550, which is pretty crazy when you think about it, since they did re-release. And again, those retail at $220. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the 350 breads, that is one of the most popular colors. I see those going quite fast tomorrow. I definitely have already done a pair on my channel, so if you have not seen those, be sure to go and check those out. But that is said to be releasing tomorrow, and of course it is a colorway that goes pretty much with everything and anything. Can't hate on the breads. It is definitely an amazing colorway, black with the red finish. It is very beautiful. So let's just check out an image for you who do not know what this looks like, but we can expect to see these re-releasing tomorrow. So hopefully all of us will get some lucky W's tomorrow. What's going on, Alberto? Good to see you in here. You're a size 8 in V2, so should I go for that size in the Wave Runners? Alberto, I do size half a size up in my Yeezys, so I don't know if you are a true size 8, but I would recommend just sticking with that size if that works well for you. And yeah, I think any size, honestly, around your size too. If that sells out, I would just keep going and maybe doing an 8.5 if that's left over. You just don't know how many pairs are going to be in each size. So definitely try and be flexible if you can on Yeezy Day tomorrow. Ah, you're using them as trade bait. Yeah, Yeezys do resell quite well. Ugh, appreciate that, Bust of the Kid. I only pay retail for my Yeezys. So none of the Yeezys that I've done on the channel were purchased for any type of resale value. So I've been very fortunate to have a good past year. I'm hoping to add to the collection tomorrow though, so I can create some more great content for all of you to see, and so that I can style and basically show you all how I love to basically bring my clothing into the mix when it comes to the Yeezys. We've got a ton of people in here tonight. Be sure to hit that thumbs up if you are enjoying this live. Again, for those of you who are just popping in here, we are going through all of the Yeezys that are going to be dropping tomorrow, as well as some being rumored. So definitely we are not going to be able to know for sure till we wake up tomorrow at 7 a.m. which of these shoes are officially going to be dropping. But as far as it goes, we've got the Wave Runners, which are expected to be dropping, the Breads, which I just brought up, and obviously those are two of the most sought after silhouettes and colorways that I do expect to go the quickest, and also are going to have still an amazing resale price point on them. But I do foresee that we are going to be seeing those Foam Runners dropping bright and early around 7 o'clock. So if you are looking to add a Foam Runner to your collection, you better wake up, because you don't want to miss out on the Foam Runners, since those are expected to be releasing early. There is actually another colorway that is expected to release, and it is the Okra colorway. So for those of you who are looking to add another colorway to the mix, Okra is a new color option, which I actually don't mind this Okra colorway. I think it's kind of fire. It's different. It's great for the summertime. This is just kind of a nice yellow tone. I'm going to bring it up here in a second for all of you to see. And we are going to just pull this up right now. What's up, Jacques? Slade in the house. Good to have you in here, Jacques. Thanks so much for jumping in as we all prepare for Yeezy Day tomorrow. We've got the Okra Foam Runner, which is a brand new color scheme. I think this is a great colorway all year round. It's different from all the colors we've seen this far. So hopefully we will be seeing this tomorrow, as well as that MX Cream Clay colorway. I think that this is definitely a different option that I want to add to the mix, and it's just a nice kind of subtle yellow. So expect to see those Foam Runners bright and early. Do not forget to set those alarm for you West Coasters, because I think the Foam Runners will be dropping around 4 a.m. for all of you. Again, we do not know which sites are going to be getting what. We won't know till tomorrow. So definitely going to have to just play it by ear. I'm going to have my phone, my tablet, both my computers on and ready to go tomorrow. Just basically trying to see which site will be dropping what. It's going to be a different mix just because we've got the confirmed app that we're adding. Jacques wanting the Wave Runners. Jacques, I have a feeling you're going to take a W tomorrow. I don't know. I really feel like you're going to get that W. All right, we got another donation in the house. Let's give you some DJ horn. You heard the Okra got pushed back. It is a possibility. We will not know until tomorrow. So some of these will be rumored. Some of these are fully confirmed, but not really, because we won't know till tomorrow, and that's up to Adidas and Yeezy Supply and the confirmed app to see what is actually officially going to be dropping. So hopefully, you know, we are going to get a majority of these ones that are rumored to drop tomorrow. But I am in love with this Okra colorway. I think it's fire. We also have in the mix, let's just bring up this pair. So the 700 V3 Dark Glow. So this is the Alva, but this is expected to drop in a similar colorway, except it will be glowing. I am obsessed with this colorway. This is basically one of my favorite 700 V3s that I have, and it's so comfortable, goes basically with everything, but I want the glow in the dark version. I think that it is so different. It's so fire. Haven't seen anything remotely similar to that in that silhouette yet, and I just love glowing in the dark at night. You know, it just kind of helps me find my way home, especially when I'm out with my girlfriends drinking. You know, what doesn't hurt than having glow in the dark shoes? Nothing will hurt whatsoever. You're going to have to pay resale for the foam runners if you don't hit auto. You're gonna get a W tomorrow, auto. I'm gonna send some luck your way. I'm going to send luck actually everyone's way tomorrow. We are all going to take at least one W tomorrow. So everybody that's in here, we're all getting one W, at least one minimum. All right, so let's pull up, actually, I'm going to pull up this dark glow to show you kind of the difference. The Alva does have some glow features. This is true, but this one has a little bit more extra something to it. So definitely excited to see these V3 dark glows, hopefully in hand, if these do drop tomorrow. But this is a pretty fresh color scheme. I'm excited to see it. I think that it's an amazing job picture-wise on here. So let's just take a look at that. I think these are fire. I love that color, that teal kind of glow that it has to it. These are expected, again, to retail around $200. And I do see these, you know, being one of the top favorite ones to release tomorrow. I think that this is just a dope color scheme, and I love that teal glow that it has to it. Bringing me back to my roller skating days. I used to buy like the glow sticks in the machines just because I loved glowing in the dark while I was roller skating. I feel like I need to go back to a roller rink or something in these shoes just to kind of relive my past childhood memories of glowing in the dark in the skate rink, since, you know, it's really hard to find places these days to really just fully glow in the dark since there's so much light in a place like New York City. There's just too many bright lights, everyone. All right. What is going on, Orion? Good to see you in the house. We've got a lot. Yes. RX Fly Fishing. A lot of names have been changed on the Yeezys. A lot of controversy going on consistently. So names have been changing left and right on those. What's going on, Rachel, Leah? Good to see you in here. What shoe do I want to get tomorrow? I actually have already spoken about getting a second Wave Runner just because these have been literally worn to death. The insole is kind of falling apart on me, honestly. I've worn them so much. So I definitely want to have just a backup fresh pair. So when I can't actually wear these anymore, I can, you know, just replace them with a fresh pair of Wave Runners. But it's definitely going to be one of the most sought after Yeezys going out tomorrow. But definitely the Wave Runner is at the top of my list. Roller rink styling section. Yes. If I don't fall on my butt, which would probably happen multiple times, but that would actually be cool. If I get another pair of the Yeezy 300 or Yeezy 700 V3s, I will take those to a roller rink, I promise all of you, and film it there. And I will actually film myself roller skating or blading. Do I roller skate or do I roller blade? I feel like I'm a much better rollerblader than I am a roller skater. So maybe you will be able to see me glowing in some rollerblades just to play it safe. I feel like I might be more susceptible to falling on my ass if I have roller skates on. But, you know, I've seen some pretty cool TikTok videos, including my best friend. She's been practicing her roller skating skills, and I'm just not at that level. Not at that level yet. I think I need like some wrist protection as well so I don't catch myself and hurt my wrist at all. You're only interested in the foam runners and the wave runners. Listen, I think everybody has their specific silhouettes that they're interested in tomorrow. I'm definitely interested in the foam runners that are going to be dropping tomorrow just because I think it's one of my most comfortable shoe that I'm wearing this summer. So definitely want to add some different colorways to my collection. Again, I do recommend though wearing socks with your foam runners. A lot of people have been complaining about blisters on these just because of them rubbing on the back of the heel and also rubbing here on the top portion of your foot. I've definitely had my share of injuries not wearing socks with these, so I definitely do not recommend wearing these barefoot. Wear some thick socks with these to protect those feet, especially if you're a foot model. Not sure how many of you are foot models out there, but protect those feet if you can. How am I going to get the skates or blades to glow? I won't be able to get the skates to glow or the blades to glow. I'm just gonna bring my Yeezys with me and we're gonna walk around the rink and then I'm gonna skate for you guys. Or I could skate while holding the sneakers up at the same time. That could be pretty cool. Definitely need socks with the foams. Yes, I'm sure a lot of you have attempted to wear those foam runners without socks and it is no bueno. It's not good. Don't recommend it. Definitely protect your feet. You've heard it from me. Protect your heels and the top of your feet. How's the sizing on the wave runners? So for me personally, I do size half a size up. I know that a lot of people stick true to size on the wave runners. I have narrow, high arch feet. So depending on whether or not you have flat feet, also if you have wider feet, this could also decipher what other shoe size would work best for you. But if you have a similar foot shape to mine and you like to wear your shoes on the larger side, I wear thick socks as well, so I think that going half a size up works perfectly, but I have heard from multiple people as well, they like to just stick true to size on this one. You guys let me know as well, how do you feel the fit on the wave runners run for your feet, but also let me know what kind of feet do you have, because that is a very important part to understanding what shoe will work best for you, is understanding the shape of your foot and whether or not they're flat or if you have high arches. I've got some extremely high arches, I'm not gonna lie. Protect thy feet, Marissa 2021, Danielle Martin. You've got me cracking up. What's going on? Jesus Christ in the house. Everyone who's just jumping in, we are going through the shoes that are expected to be dropping tomorrow. We're also going to go through rumors of shoes that are going to be dropping tomorrow, and we're just getting pumped and ready. This is going to be a pretty hectic, big day for all of us, and we're getting up bright and early. I'm not really going to be sleeping much tomorrow. I also have some work to do, so we'll see how that fares. I don't know if I'm going to be working too much. You're worried about the cameraman skating backwards. Lord Blackwood, I think I'm going to have to bring like just a group of my girlfriends and they're going to like skate around me with their cell phones. So even if one falls, hopefully another one will have the right footage. Just hopefully no one breaks their phone while following me around and taping me. We'll see how that goes. Lord, loving your foam runners. I love the foam runners. I think it's literally one of my favorite silhouettes that Kanye released this year. I think they're insanely different. This is just such an incredible silhouette. It's like nothing I've seen before. I've gotten so many compliments on it as well. I just recommend wearing your socks with them. Definitely wear your socks. You've been trying over a year to cop a pair of Yeezys and you still haven't scored a W. All right, we got to send our luck to PDX Blazin fan. He needs some luck. He is yet to cop a Yeezy. We got to give you some W love over there. I think that you are going to hopefully be lucky tomorrow. There's a lot of Yeezys dropping, so definitely just have all of the ones that you are hoping to get on a little notepad or something. Get organized with it. I already know kind of which ones I'm going to be going for. Not going too crazy all day tomorrow, but the frustrating part is we don't have any idea as far as what will be dropping where and the exact times of what will be dropping. So definitely a little frustrating on that part, just because we have to sit through it for 14 hours and unknowingly going after shoes that we don't know what time exactly they will be dropping at. When is the Pacific time going live with the sneakers? Danny, you are going to be up at 4 a.m. Pacific time. I am sorry. It's going to be a bright and early morning for you. 7 a.m. for us East Coasters over here. And hopefully, you know, you've got your Red Bull or coffee ready to go. We've got pretty much a big hectic 14-hour day tomorrow, and you can expect these shoes to be dropping every 30 to 60 minutes. Those will be the intervals. And again, we've got 3 different platforms that we have to keep an eye on. We've got the Yeezy supply site, the Adidas website, as well as the Confirmed app. So that's a lot to be paying attention to, but at least we've got more opportunities to hopefully cop. So for those of you who've not won a Yeezy yet, I think tomorrow is the day for you to cop your first pair. Got your caramel macchiato already. I love it. I love me a caramel macchiato. They taste the most amazingly in the morning. It's just full of sugar. I love it. The main shoe you want starts the day. Leo, that's great. Listen, if you are going for that foam runner and it's starting out the day tomorrow, lucky you, because then I will just be going back to bed if that was the case for myself. So, and next up on the list, we're going to take this one down, and that is the Yeezy 350 V2 Static Reflective. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the reflective is usually a bit more limited. Actually, every time it's a bit more limited, let's be real. So this one currently is going between $500 to $800 on the resale market. That's a pretty high price point resale-wise. So definitely seeing the stock probably is going to be limited, just like it usually is during the drops, but the Static Reflective is looking to potentially drop tomorrow. I think the Static Reflective is a really cool colorway. I don't have it in my collection. I don't have the non-reflective either, so definitely hoping to potentially get this colorway. I don't know what my luck will be like, just because I do think it's going to be pretty limited, but who knows? Maybe that will be my W for tomorrow. Let me just pull up an image for those of you who have not seen the Static Reflective before. It is a really just workable color scheme. It's definitely something, you know, that's nice and simple, but here you have it, the Static Reflective. It kind of actually has like a blue hue to it. It's reminding me of my Cloud Whites. So the Cloud Whites are actually expected to be dropping as well. Obviously, I already have the Cloud Whites, so I'm going to be taking a pass on these. But for those of you who are wondering what the Cloud Whites look like, it is not a white tone. So don't be deceived by the name. The Cloud Whites have more of a blue hue to them. And so this is definitely one of my favorite 350s that I wear. I think that it goes with just pretty much everything and anything. It's a very subtle blue. It's different, but I do think it blends quite nicely with the creams that are in that prime knit. So do expect for the Cloud Whites to also re-release tomorrow. For those of you who are in love with this one, this colorway is actually doing pretty well on the resale market as well. Let me see if I can actually pull this one up to see how much the Cloud Whites are going for. So they're going between $475 to $1,500, and that is the Cloud White Reflective. So this is not the reflective. I do have a hard time sometimes actually telling the difference between non-reflective and reflective. So this is just the regular Cloud White, but do expect the reflective Cloud White to be dropping. I'm probably going to be passing on it just because I have gotten a few 350 V2 reflective versions, and it is kind of hard to see the difference. I have to feel like I have to hold it up to the light to kind of see that reflection go bling. But, you know, it's a nice colorway. So do expect to see that color dropping. What's going on, Jay? Good to see you. Sneakerhead, how much are the foam runners retail? Foam runners are going for $80 retail. For those of you wondering the price point on those, all of the 350s are going to be $220. So definitely we'll see some consistencies in the price range going on. But the only one we are unsure about is the Wave Runners. We don't know if they're going to be keeping that OG price point or if they're going to be going with the new price point, which I actually prefer just because it's a lot cheaper, but who knows? They could keep it at $300 and we're all going to buy them anyways, just because it's one of the OGs that I am pretty much obsessed with, and I need another pair just because I wear it so much. Nike might shock drop the Travis Scott fragments since all the attention is focused on Yeezy Day. That would be so messed up, wouldn't it? But you know what? That would kind of make sense since we were all expecting them to drop it earlier. maybe that was their plan all along, was to kind of take some attention off of all the Yeezys dropping and turn it into a focus of the Travis Scotts on the sneakers app. That would be great. What is going on, Orion S? Welcome into your first live. It's good to have you in here. For those of you just joining us, I'm just kind of going through all the expected Yeezys to be dropping tomorrow for the big Yeezy day. For those of you unsure of what time this drop will start at, it is going to start around 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. on the West Coast time frame, as well as Pacific. So for those of you who are on the West Side, I am sorry. It's going to be a bright and early morning for you. OG Shade Gang pre-10K, living the Anchor life. So glad that you've been with us for so long, living the Anchor life. Appreciate your support since the beginning. The channel has just been blossoming into something amazing. So I'm just so happy to have you all here with me and be able to talk about the fact that I have pretty much surpassed 60 Yeezy videos in just over a year. Is insane to actually sit down and count it. I was going through and scratching my head because I just couldn't believe that I've actually done 60 videos on Yeezy. So if you are looking to stay up and pull an all-nighter night, go back and watch all of my Yeezy videos. I have done 60 of them, so that will definitely keep you awake until the drop tomorrow. Yeezy drop may leave some hurt feelings. This is the truth. There's no guarantees of W's. Just because there will be a ton of things dropping tomorrow does not guarantee any of us W's. But hopefully, fingers crossed, each of us in here tonight will cop at least one win tomorrow, which is my goal. One hype Travis drop is not going to detract from 14 hours. No, it's going to take more than that, Lord Blackwood. That's the truth. It's going to take a lot more than one Travis Scott. They're going to be having to drop Travis Scotts every hour. That would be pretty crazy. Henry, Yeezy should give you some sponsorship. I'm cool with that. Yeezy is yet to knock at my door for some sponsorships. Adidas has been kind enough to send me a few pairs, but I'm waiting for Yeezy, their team over there, to come knocking at the ShadeTV door and ask me which pair of Yeezys I would like sent over. I'll let you all know when that happens, but the day has not happened yet. Everybody stay calm, Michael Scott. Yes. Let's all just breathe. We've got, gosh, it feels like not that much time before tomorrow starts. It is definitely going to be a full day. Shade W team, streetwear is secured. I like the sound of that. Yes, this is the Shade W team. So hopefully tomorrow when I chat with all of you on a little recap of how the day went, we can talk about who took some W's. I'm hoping that pretty much everyone in here tonight is going to say that they at least copped one pair of something. I don't know. We can also be expecting to see a pair of the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 in the triple white. I'm actually excited about the triple whites. I think that is one of the most classic colorways that I've seen dropped. But you can't go wrong with an all white sneaker. You can't. It's just one of those that I feel like I need to add to my collection just because it's so classic. But again, I don't know how the stock will be on this one. It could potentially be pretty limited. So we shall see. I'm going to bring up the triple white up here so you can see what the triple cream white looks like. Obviously, it's pretty much an all white Yeezy 350, but there you have it. This is definitely a classy color scheme that is going to go with everything and anything, and who doesn't need a pair of all white sneakers? So I'm pretty excited for this. This is currently going for a resale price point of $400 to $800. So obviously this is a go-to colorway that a lot of people are probably going to be wanting to go for on this restock. But again, these are going to be retailing at $220. This is a fresh, clean look. So definitely on the list. Next up, we have some more rumors. So it is rumored that we are potentially going to be seeing some more 350 Boost V2 Zebras. I have yet to manage to cop a Zebra. I have tried many times, and I've yet to add a zebra to my collection. I was pretty obsessed with the zebras when I first saw them come out, but then I started to see just basically everyone in New York wearing the zebras in the subways, on the streets. So I lost a bit of interest in them just because I felt like every single person that I was seeing, or every other person I was seeing, actually was wearing a pair of the zebras. But I do love them. So I don't know. We'll see if I have a change of heart tomorrow. But the zebras are definitely, you know, in the past have been at the top of my list. And it is going to be a highly sought after sneaker tomorrow if it does re-release. We're going to bring a picture up though. For those of you who have not seen the zebra before, but it's such a cool print. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm staring at it again. Here we are, going down memory lane. Do I need to add this to my collection? And I think I might need to. So there you have it. That is the rumor that the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Zebras will be dropping. This is one that I've taken many L's on, including the restocks. I have taken many L's on those as well. But definitely just something I need to have in my collection one of these days. So we'll see if I take a W on that. That's definitely going to go on the list of shoes that I'm going to be going after. And I'm hoping that I take a W on this one. We'll see. So next up, we have the Yeezy 350 V2 Black Reflective. So for those of you who are looking for a nice, just all over black colorway, this is the sneaker to go for. Of course, it is reflective, which is probably going to be more limited than, that's what I imagine it being. Extremely limited. I think anything, again, with reflective on it, it's just going to be even more complicated to get. But who knows? Maybe, just maybe, I'm going to get this one. I like it, but reflective has not been in my forte of wins, unfortunately. And it really looks dope, actually, when I'm looking at it when they have it in the dark. It's honestly the best way to photograph the reflective shoe. I mean, honestly, I'm going to pull it up now. It looks so plain Jane, but when it's reflective in the light, it actually looks fire. What's going on, Jose? Good to see you guys all in here. We've got a lot of new people in here this evening. So happy to have you in here. What's going on, Santiago from Mexico? You will enter Yeezy Day, but you don't know how to buy in the U.S. It's going to be a big day for everyone. And hopefully you have somebody, Jose, that you could maybe have them sent to in the U.S. What's going on, Ramon? These reflective ones are fire. I just, again, have not had a ton of luck getting reflective anything from Yeezy. I think I've maybe managed to cop 2 reflective versions of the 350s, and that is it. I don't even know, honestly, how I was able to manage to cop them. And when I honestly got them and had them in hand, I was struggling being able to tell the difference between which one was non-reflective and which one was reflective. Ah, thanks, 5SOS. Good to have you in here. Dobby Rider 619, no sleep tonight. It's not like I really sleep anyways. As you all know, I'm always up in the wee hours of the evening, just pumping out content for all of you to watch. Where is the list for Yeezy Day? There are a lot of drop lists out there floating around, Eric, but that's why we're here tonight. I'm kind of going through the list right now myself, talking about all of the expected and rumored Yeezys to drop tomorrow. So get your pen out and write down all the shoes that I'm going through, or hop back in this live and start writing down the ones that I've already gone over. So we've also got the Synth Reflective that is supposed to be dropping, or rumored to drop. That one is going for a whopping $1,000 to $3,000 currently on the resale market, which is pretty insane, honestly. Like $1,000 to $3,000. So the Synth was very, very exclusive. And I'm actually obsessed with this colorway. I think that this may be one of my favorite colorways on the 350 V2 Boost. But Definitely, you know, one of those other colors that's going to be very difficult to get. It's just such like a nice color scheme. It's different than anything I really have in my collection, but it's definitely a shoe that is on the list that I really want to add. So let's just pull it up here for those of you who don't know what the Synth Reflective is looking like. This is it. And again, this is going for a whopping 1 to 3K right now on resale, which is pretty incredible. How much should you size up for the foam runners? I would go with the 10 Vortex. That is my recommendation. I'm a 7.5 typically, and I went with an 8. Again, I do like to wear my shoes on the larger size, so it's up to you how tight you want that to fit, but I couldn't get my foot sizing down. I couldn't do it. So I couldn't fit that size 7. I would highly recommend going up on that one. Rose, you're off tomorrow. Lucky you. It is definitely a day that I think we're all hoping to be off, just because I was working last year and it was very difficult. I was in a closet changing in the dressing room on my app all day, and it was not the best circumstance because I had no Wi-Fi and my reception was really poor, and it was literally nothing was loading. So I was just out of luck, honestly. This is going to be a different year, though, for sure. This is definitely going to be a different year. You're going to get ready. Not going to lie, you forgot. Well, I'm glad you're here and you're remembering that tomorrow is Yeezy Day. But yeah, I'm in love with that Synth Reflective colorway. It's going for a crazy price point currently. We also have the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 tail light, and that is in Europe exclusive for those of you who have not seen the tail light before. This is a Europe exclusive. And it's a pretty dope colorway. I mean, obviously I didn't get it because it was a Europe exclusive, but this is definitely going to be a sought after color, I think, for a lot of people. So we'll see. Hopefully there is a decent stock amount for these coming out, but let's just pull up what the tail light looks like for those of you who have never seen the tail light. Pretty cool colorway, honestly, the combination. I'm pretty much a fan of this one. You all let me know what you think of the taillights, but you know, it's not too shabby of a price point on the resale market. It's $500 to $575 currently. I do love the gray with that kind of pop of orangish red on the back for the heel there, and on the back part of the, looks like it's on the stripe, but that heel tab, that's just, it's a fire color on top of that gray. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm actually more of a fan than I thought I would be on this one. So this is rumored again to drop, and this was a Europe exclusive, so I did not have the opportunity to snag these, but hopefully tomorrow we will all get a second chance. How do I feel about the Tefras? Well, actually, Vivian, I have the Tefras right here. So I actually think the Tefras are an amazing colorway. Like, look at this gray. You can't go wrong with the gray. I think the Tefras are one of the dopest color schemes to drop. I think that the charcoal gray with the lighter suedes, it's literally got this like just nice gradient effect going on, and it goes pretty much with everything and anything. I've honestly gotten a lot of compliments on the Tefras. So this is also a quote unquote expected shoe to drop tomorrow. Again, we will not know for sure what all the drops will be until it happens tomorrow on one of those platforms that I've mentioned. This is definitely a nice kind of gradient feel to it, but it's not a bad color scheme. All right, so let's see. What else do we have on the list? So many shoes dropping tomorrow, you guys. I am like struggling keeping track here. MNVN. So we are expected to see the orange and the triple black colorway. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the MNVN silhouette, I think that this is one of the less popular silhouettes they're going to be dropping tomorrow. This is in the bright cyan colorway. Again, I do think that the triple black is just a nice variation. It's going to go obviously with anything and everything. It's just a different fit, and you know, we got the no tie lace system going on here, but You know, the orange colorway was pretty popular. I do see the black being pretty popular as well, just because it's going to go with anything and everything. You can't go wrong with an all black color scheme. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. So taillights are supposed to mock a silver Porsche with brake red taillights. Frank Royce on the, I like that. So for those of you wondering what the taillight is supposed to mimic, it's actually a Porsche with braking red taillights. Well, no wonder I like it, Frank. I love Porsches. I will take a Porsche with a pair of the taillights. That's what I need in my life, for sure. Yes, good fella. The confirmed app is definitely going to be dropping, as well as Yeezy Supply and Adidas's website. So definitely keep an eye out on all 3 platforms tomorrow. Again, we have no clue who is going to be dropping what. So you're going to want to have all of those platforms consistently open to see who's going to be dropping what and when. We've got a lot of people that are going to be going live tomorrow. I, unfortunately, I'm going to be in and out of work, so it's going to be too complicated for me to be going live tomorrow, but we'll see in the evening if we can do a live recap on how the day went, since it is going to be around a 14-hour day. Yes, oh Lord. So again, if you are just hopping in to this live, I'm giving information right now as to where you can expect all of these Yeezys to be dropping. It is the confirmed app, the Adidas website, and Yeezy Supply. So be sure to have all of those platforms open tomorrow and expect all of them to be dropping Yeezys all throughout the day. And it is starting at 7 a.m. East Coast time, for those of you wondering, and it could be going for 14 hours, which is what we are used to seeing, or 4 a.m. Yes, it is, it's definitely going to be a long, long day. And we've got a huge list that I've gone through already with all of you on all of the expected Yeezys that are going to be dropping. We have, again, the foam runners that are expected to be dropping bright and early around 7 a.m. So if you are a foam runner fan and that's all you're expected to go for, lucky you. You can go back to bed after that one. Expect also, let me see if I have them around here, the dark Slate 450s. Let me just grab them right now. So expect for the dark Slate 450s to be dropping as well. For those of you who have not seen the dark Slate 450s, this is just a nice close look at this. Again, I think this is a really, really cool silhouette that just came out, and it's very comfortable. I know it looks a little different. Kind of people have said they look like dumplings, but this is expected to potentially be dropping as well in this same colorway. And I'm obsessed with this. I love this colorway so much. I also have the Cloud Whites 450s. But this is the colorway that is expected to drop. Stressful day tomorrow. Yes, definitely going to be a stressful day. There is potential that we will also be seeing some 500s that will be dropping. I definitely am in love with the blush colorway, so I'm hoping to maybe snag a pair of the blush 500s. Also on the list is the pink version of the 500s that could potentially be dropping as well. We've got a lot of different silhouettes that are going to be dropping tomorrow, so definitely keep an eye out. If you're a fan of the 500s, expect for some of those colors to be dropping tomorrow as well. All you need is the Wave Runners. It sounds like Wave Runners is for sure at the top of everyone's list tomorrow. Also, for those of you who are in love with the Mono Ice color scheme, we've got some Mono Ices here. This is by far one of the dopest colors to launch. This one is not expected to launch in the Mono Ice colorway, but you can expect to see the black version in this. So for those of you who were unable to cop the Mono Ices, expect to see this dropping in the black color scheme. Oh, good luck to everybody as well. We've got a big day tomorrow. We're all taking W's tomorrow, so definitely sending some good vibes out there. For those of you who are just hopping in with us, we've been going through all of the different potential drops that will be happening tomorrow. We've got a huge list. Also, the Vanta is expected to be releasing. There has been rumors as well as the Geode 700 V2. But the Vanta is by far one of my favorite shoes. This was one of my earliest Yeezy cops that I ever got, and I am so in love with this. I wear it with everything. And this is expected to potentially drop. So if you like the Vanta, expect to potentially see this. If not this version, you may be able to see its counterpart, which is the Geode. The Vanta is currently going for $520 to around $700. So this is definitely maintained a pretty high price point, which is crazy. When I got this, I literally felt like everyone and anyone got a pair of these, but this is definitely one of my most worn Yeezys, and the Vanta colorway just goes with everything. So definitely expect to potentially see this drop tomorrow. Another colorway that is rumored to drop, and this probably is one of the most exciting colorways that I hope to see. I don't know if I will see it though. No one knows, and that is the Beluga. So for those of you who have Belugas, I am so jealous of you. I really want a Beluga. But the Belugas are expected to drop potentially tomorrow. That is just currently a rumor, but who knows? We might be seeing the Belugas dropping. I just am obsessed with the gray and that bright kind of orangish red colorway. I really, really hope that we see a pair of Belugas dropping tomorrow. I have no clue if that's going to be the case, but we'll see what's going on, Godzilla Gaming. It's been a minute since we've seen you in here. Yes, Lord Black would agree with you. That all black always is a go-to color. I'm not going to lie. People definitely go for the all black just because it is one of those colors that goes with everything. What's up, Idyllic? Good to see you in here as always. We've got a lot of people in here tonight. Be sure to hit that thumbs up if you have not already. We are all just getting pumped up and ready to go the night before Yeezy Day. It is a big day. It's 11 o'clock right now. So if we all went to bed right now, which is probably not going to happen, we would get, a decent amount of sleep. So definitely one of those evenings. I'm going to quickly go back through all of the potential drops tomorrow, just for those of you who are just tuning in and jumping in, just so you can get your notepads out, write it all down, and you will have a decent list of what should be dropping tomorrow. Obviously, some of these are rumors, so don't hold me to it, because at any point in time, Adidas could be pulling any of these options from the platform. Also, some stocks may have not officially arrived in time for the drop, so that is another potential issue that could happen tomorrow. So do expect some of the shoes mentioned here to potentially not actually drop tomorrow. But I do believe a majority of the ones I'm going to go through, again, just to refresh everybody's memory, will be dropping either on the confirmed app, Yeezy Supply, or the Adidas website. So for those of you who just hopped in here and you have no clue where Yeezy Day is happening, it is on all three of those platforms. So don't just stay on one. Don't just stay on the confirmed app. Don't just stay on Yeezy Supply. Don't just stay on the Adidas website, because you will be missing out on any other potential drops that may be happening on the other platforms. So definitely, if you have a pad, computer, you name it, I would have as many of those items open, electronics open, just to, help better your chances. 7 a.m. Eastern. Yep. For those of you wondering, the start time as well, 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. on the West Coast. So if you're in here from the West Coast, go to bed. What are you doing in here right now? Or maybe you don't need sleep. I don't know. That's like me. I don't really need sleep. I'm just drinking coffee and drinking Rockstar all day long to keep me wide awake, so I can keep pumping out this content for all of you. It is honestly getting so hot right now in this room. I've got to take the shade hoodie off. It's so toasty. I'll be in those Belugas shade. Daniel, get me a pair of those Belugas. I will be happy if I just take away one W, and that's the Belugas. I literally would be happy to just take a Beluga home tomorrow. That would be one of the greatest W's. I have literally been wanting a pair of Belugas for the longest time. I've just been watching resale on it. I don't pay resale, but that is one of the Yeezy silhouettes and colorways that I have been watching for the longest time, and I just can't pull the trigger. Gen C West Coast gang, girl, you are gonna be tired tomorrow. Yes, it is a big day, everybody. The stock does look decent, so hopefully everybody is able to cop a pair. I mean, that was Kanye's goal, right? That everyone would at least own one pair of Yeezys. So hopefully after tomorrow, that is closer to the case. Who knows what's going to happen, though? I have no clue what's going to happen. Godzilla Gaming, you got a YouTube channel right now? What? Since when did you start your own YouTube channel? Congratulations. You think the taillight or zebra and slides and foam runners for you, Henry? Those are some great options. Some definite great options. You want the cream clay foam runner, and you would feel like a lottery winner if you get the static reflective. Honestly, if anyone cops a reflective any time tomorrow, I literally have to congratulate you. That is literally like winning the lottery. If you cop a reflective anything tomorrow, that is basically the equivalent of winning the lottery, because those reflectives are so limited. I don't know how many raffles I've entered, how many times I've tried to go after reflective. They're so hard to get. What is good, Kia? Good to see you in here. Terrence. Terrence, oh man, is that my good luck? Did I really just take off my good luck? I know, guys, this is literally my favorite hoodie to wear, honestly. If you are in need of a comfortable hoodie, my Shade hoodie is by far one of the comfiest sweatshirts I have ever owned. It's got the little ShadeTV on the back, and this would go perfect with some 350 breads, I think. I'm going to have to throw that out to the universe tomorrow. You were thinking of selling yours, David Lee? You've got the Belugas? Oh man, don't sell those. Never ever sell those unless you're my size and you don't want them anymore. I'm a size 8 in the Belugas, everybody. Wink wink, just so you know. Are Beluga whales or goats? What are you? Beluga is a type of whale, actually. I used to love belugas as a kid. That was like one of my favorite animals, surprisingly. I have no idea why that is. But yeah, beluga is like a type of whale, I think. I have the best shoe in the year, the Dior's. Leo Anderson. Agreed. The Dior's are definitely the top of the list for me. Gem drops wanting the Beluga Zebra breads. If they drop OG 750s, chocolate or black. They may be dropping some 750s tomorrow. We don't know. What's going on? CMN 843 got done watching my UBA dunk video earlier. They are so tight. I am so frustrated. I'm hoping that they literally stretch out those dunks. I really hope those dunks stretch out. They're probably the nicest dunks that I own, and I need them to stretch out. I'm going to figure out a way. I really am. 11:08 p.m. and you're still going strong. Always still going strong. So we're going to go through real quick and just kind of do a quick little recap of all the shoes I went through. I'm not going to be going through the prices and the resale on any of them anymore. Just because the fact that it is 11:10 and I need to get off here because I've got some preparation for my long day tomorrow, and all of you should be heading to bed early because it is going to be a crazy day tomorrow. For those of you just hopping in, it is Yeezy day tomorrow. We are getting pumped. We're getting ready, fired up. I am going to be up bright and early, just getting everything ready for my computer, my laptop. I've got, my whole monitor system going on here so I can have as many things open as possible, including my cell phone. I'm going to be on all my electronic devices. It's going to be crazy tomorrow. This room is already toasty from everything that I have turned on right now, but I'm pretty stoked. This is going to be a great day for all of us. I think we're all going to take some wins. True to size shade. You have narrow feet with no arches. True to size shade. Daniel, what sizing are you asking me about? Jay Erickson, hope I can get some sleep. I'm gonna get some sleep. Don't you worry. I just don't need a ton of sleep. That's all. ShadeTV, it's 28 days until my birthday, which means 28 days until I get my Godzilla Funko Pops. 28 days till your birthday. Well, happy early birthday. And you get your Godzilla Funko Pops. I'm excited to see you post some photos of those, Godzilla Gaming. What's going on, Shayla? Good to see you in here. It's been a minute. Aw, thanks, Leo. Appreciate that. So, yeah, have a good night, Leo. Good to have you in here. Does size matter? Dommy Ryder, what do you mean, does size matter? Are you just going for any size at all for all the shoes tomorrow? All right, everybody. So we're going to go through real quick before I sign off here on the rundown of all the shoes that are confirmed to be dropping. Then we're going to go through the rumors. So starting with the foam runners, those are expected to be dropping at 7 a.m. tomorrow on the dot. So expect to see that MX Cream Clay. Rumor is starting to have it that the ochre colorway may be pushed back, but hey, you never know. That could be on the list tomorrow as well. But the foam runners are set to be released first. Next up, we've got the 700 Wave Runner that everybody is ecstatic about dropping. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for those Wave Runners. That's going to be one of the most highly sought after silhouettes and colorways to be dropping tomorrow. Again, that resale price point is going pretty high currently. So I do see those really sticking to that price range and selling out very quick. We've got the 700 V3 Dark Glows. So again, a nice different glow pattern that we've got going on that V3 in the all black colorway. Looks great. Great color to wear. And if I cop a pair, I'm going to bring that to a roller skate rink, as I told all of you. Dommy Ryder, Yeezys do run small. I typically go half a size up in all of my Yeezys. I'm a 7.5, but all of my Yeezys are size 8. I did make that mistake with my Vantas, but I actually, if I wear thin socks, I'm okay with it. Kind of depends on the silhouette. I can go true to size on some, but 350s, highly recommend 350s, sizing up on them. Also, since the foam runners do not go in half sizes, I would say to size up half a size just to be on the safe side. You don't want those to be too tight. Again, they have a lot of friction on the heel, so you don't want to get blisters on the back of your heel. So make sure to order the correct size on those ones. Again, do not expect the foam runners to come in half sizes because they only come in full sizes. So half a size up if you can. You want to match your brother. Listen, I think that's going to be your W because the universe is going to have you match your brother, Shayla. About to call in sick from work, Miss Diamond. Do it, girl. Man, I tried last year. I was working. I could not get a shoe to save my life. I could not do it. What's going on? Go and Ghost, you should check out the Black Light Alice in Wonderland Funko Pops. They're pretty cool. Ooh, black and white Alice in Wonderland Pops. I saw the pictures of that. Definitely going to have to grab a few of those and do maybe an unboxing on them. All right, so continuing on, expect to see the 350 Boost V2 Breads dropping. That is an OG colorway. That is going to be a very, very popular colorway. It was already re-released just recently, so do expect those to sell out quite fast. Again, that is just an OG colorway, and a lot of people are going to be going after it. We've got the 350 Boost V2 Static Reflective. Again, those reflectives are going to be like winning the lottery. But do expect to see those. We've got the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Triple White. Again, a solid colorway. It's all white. It's going to go with everything. And it does show how popular those are by how much they're going for on the resale market currently, which is $400 to $800. We've then got some rumored releases, and it looks like we've got the Zebra V2 350s, which has always been a very, very popular pattern and colorway. Again, we've got the V2 Black Reflective 350s. Reflectives are just insanely difficult to get, so any of these reflectives that you can cop, congratulations. We also have that 350 V2 Cloud Reflective, the 350 V2 Synth Reflective and the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 tail lights that are expected to potentially be dropping, as well as the 700 MNVN in the orange, as well as the triple black colorway. Do expect also to see the 450 dark slate to be hitting one of those platforms tomorrow, as well as the dark version of the mono ice 350 V2. Also, potential to seeing the Tephra could be potentially dropping as well tomorrow. So if you're looking for a great all over gray colorway, that is an extremely popular color, as you can see on how well it's doing on the resale market currently. Also, potentially could be seeing the Vantas dropping. So do expect to potentially see this or the Geode, one of those two. And the Beluga, expect to potentially see the Beluga and the Inertia. So do expect to see the Inertia potentially dropping, the 700 Yeezy Boost Inertia, which is a really cool colorway. I see that being extremely popular, that Inertia color scheme. So definitely keep an eye out for that one. But that is your list. That is a huge list. So that is what we can expect to see for those 14 hours of drops. I got you guys all calling out for work. Oh man, I'm going to be signing off all your work. It's like the permission slips, you know, or signing off at the attendance office. I will sign off for all of you tomorrow. Just let them know Shade signed off on you and that you have a free get out of jail card, basically, to not have to go into work tomorrow. What size are you in women and what size do you get in the Yeezy 350? So let me just put this up real quick. So for women's sizing, I am a size 9, which is equivalent to a men's size 7.5. But the 350s do run a bit small, and that prime knit is actually really hard to really break it. It takes some time. So I do recommend going up half a size. So again, I'm a 7.5 in men's, which the 350s will be in men's sizing. So definitely recommend going half a size up. So I'm actually a size 8 in the 350s, which is equivalent to a woman's size 9.5, which normally I'm a size 9. Hopefully that helps. All right, everybody. This has been an amazing night. I hope that all of this intel and information was helpful to all of you. I'm going to have to get a little bit of shut-eye here shortly because I'm going to be up bright and early playing for all of these shoes tomorrow. I hope that everybody takes W's. And again, if you need any assistance on sizing, be sure to go back and watch some of my videos. I always talk about size and fit on all of the Yeezy silhouettes. So if you are unsure on what size and fit works for you, be sure to go and check out one of those videos. What's going on according to JC? Where you been? You're late. Still counts. It does. It does still count. You barely made it, but it counts. So sorry, drone guy. Yeah, we've been on here for almost an hour and 30 minutes. It has been quite the evening. So again, for those of you who aren't sure about the time that the Yeezy Day is going to be starting at 7 a.m. Eastern time. For the West Coasters, it's going to be 4 a.m. your time. And it will be going for about 14 hours throughout the day. All of the shoes will be dropping in increments of 30 to 60 minute intervals. So do expect those to be consistently dropping throughout the day, every 30 minutes to an hour, as well as be sure to have all 3 platforms open. Confirmed app, Yeezy supply, as well as the Adidas website. Just want to make sure that all of you are not stuck on one platform wondering why there are not that many drops, because they will be dropping it on all 3 platforms tomorrow. But definitely is going to be a crazy day. So get some rest, everybody. Hopefully we all take W's tomorrow. I want to hear from all of you tomorrow as to what you were able to cop. We'll see how much stock was available tomorrow by seeing how many W's everybody took. But I think tomorrow is going to be a great day for us all. Definitely hit that like if you have not hit it already. If you have any comments or questions that you didn't get answered tonight, just hit me in the comment box after this video is over, and I will try to get back to all of you this evening before I go to bed. But again, All my sizing and fits for all of these videos are on my YouTube channel. So go back, check those videos out. I have done, including this video tonight, over 60 videos on Yeezys alone. So that is a ton of videos for all of you to watch tonight if you're looking to pull an all-nighter. If you joined here tonight for the first time, thanks so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed yet, as well as also give this video a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell also. We've got so much heat coming out this week. You're not going to want to miss out on it, as well as be sure to check out that join button. We've got some amazing membership perks for all of you who want to become Shade Gang members. And we have an amazing merch store. If you guys are interested in getting some amazing shade gear, be sure to check out that merch store after this live is over and head on over there. But till next time, what's up, Che Mugga? It's all right. Go back, watch this video, J Mugga. It'll be up for all of you who missed out. You'll be able to jump back in and see and hear about all of the different Yeezys that are apparently going to be dropping tomorrow. So definitely make sure that you are prepared and you know what size you are, because you're not going to have time to figure out what size and fit is going to work best for you when you're going up against the world, basically trying to cop a pair of these Yeezys tomorrow. Oh man, we got a last minute donation coming in here. Thank you so much, Kappa the Great, for the $20 donation. You are amazing. Appreciate all of your donations tonight, everybody. It does mean the world to the channel. Again, thank you so much for the much love comment, Kappa the Great. It is such a pleasure having these lives with all of you, and I hope that I was able to give you all the information necessary to being successful tomorrow. So may the luck be with all of you, and I can't wait to hear from each and every one of you tomorrow to see if you were able to cop a W. All right, everybody, have a good night, get some rest, and happy Yeezy day.